Sufa, who was wide out in the open.
Stupefies!
Starting to clear some of that center util. They've gotten their way into this B site. Why are you trying to play from behind this Cyber Cage? But Kite is dealt with Juicy. That's a play towards mid. Now, there's less of a timer on Billy. Awareness, of course, of a play through market. They've got to get going, and YZ wastes no time touching on down, but can't play off the flash that comes onto the defenders. Wolves are stalwart here on this pistol. And Levius is trapped here at Switch. Spring will step up to dispatch him. And all things considered, that's a pretty clean start. Who's now? The Billy, you're trying to push up into upper. He's going to have to work them down. Flash might have been available, but Spring is handled. Juicy tries to fall back off the line. Relay Bolt forces it back to a degree, and YZ is dealt with, but this is good trading for the attackers now. Lysor is overwhelmed in hell. Shieldfat has a chance to intervene, but Billy disperse themselves around the site, and even though K9 gets the drop on Shieldfat, he can't convert.
Oh, that's a beautiful flash, Rusha. Excellent timing to play off of it.
One health, one singular point of health. Shieldfat, I like that. Shock done, just dodged. He's on the edge of it. Rusha with a solitary point of health. Now looks to challenge. The shock dart's expended.
Standing ahead.
No connection for Silfat. He himself is low, and there's Rusha! MasterCard drifting with 1 point of health left. It doesn't get any closer than that. Levius shrugs off the flash, is ready to take the fight. A second one comes in, and Juicy runs into his line. Lysor, the veteran, on the site. Gives it a tap. Rusha presents, and he delivers. Couple of days. But in his 4th consecutive global, he delivers a stunning round like that. Undoubtedly the key to the game here for Wolves. YZ gets very far up on site very early. Spring trying to get onto the site, but he has to walk through a fragment. Takes a bunch of damage on the way in. YU playing out from tree. He's able to find a pick here, and there's Rusha going down. They're lit up here by this Tova util. Wolves taking it slow. Pinkspiel tearing Billy apart. Spike's loose out in front of K9, and he's got 3 guns to get past.
I have the spike.
I'll handle it.
Dimensional drift, just to confirm. Yes, K9 is here. Wolves set up to close the net.
I'm even pinged by the cam. This is a nightmare.
K9 still with a decent amount of health.
Oh, inside that. Oh my god.
Another massacre.
Misery.
This
for
time,
K9. Wires littered across this site.
the shocks aren't actually clearing any of that utility here from the Sentinels, Wyatt. So now Sufak can sit back, go for a spray. Sprint on the drop of Russia. Where is the rest of BLG? They can't get off Speedway at all. Too much sexy util, and BLG disrespected.
Just entirely. Ravna that goes down, connects onto a couple players, I believe, or at least forces them to get out the way, and then Wolves just flood back in. There's a Lysor is on one, by the way. Another. They want to catch someone early in B main. Looks like they want to accelerate too, but the Mollies will keep them at bay temporarily.
K9 caught here by the paranoia, up by Logs, and here comes Wolves again with his weaker bonus buy. Need to make something happen. Levius with a quick spray down for 2. YZ faces down the bucket and comes off arguably second best. And that's a gun recovered by Spring. No info on where Russia is, though. Now he knows he can look over towards Spawn's side, and you're kidding me, it's ridiculous, Wolves. A higgledy-piggledy little bonus.
Wolves have fully pivoted towards the site. They could get overwhelmed. This is dangerous, but Spring!
Sonic Sensor there in market, I think, forced Russia back. He couldn't get involved in Spring. He's on for 4. 2 bloody goods! And Billy with that awkward buy. Yeah, we're up. We're on our feet. They're going to pivot away from B with the insert of YU left behind. But YZ sees him cross mid. He can't do anything about it, though.
Spring had popped that from the shadows to go to A main. Wolves are keeping their options open. That has fully insulted the entire team from BLG. They've bought it. They've all gone to heaven. What a call from Sufat. Pivoting back to B now. Free open sight.
5 pairs of ankles snapped clean off with these map rotations. Wyatt Billy limping to respond, but they're caught outside the map, and YU fells Knight through market.
And now just falls back. He
Hunter's Fury. Oh, what a shot! YZ slides on in, immediately decapitated. Sufat here wants some information, so the Hunter's Fury comes out, and Russia was caught as he made his way down. 2v2 now, Levis. Looks like he was caught up inside that Sonic Sensor, though, and Lysor has a grab net where that came from. Now to play off this slowing util. Levius and Neff, time not on their side. They have to make a move. A tap on the spike, and Sufat tries to deliver. He'll cut Neff down to 34, and Lysor just needs to be patient. No time for BLG. And that's map point for Wolves.
comes a dimensional drift, going to get all the information on the site for Wolves. They are fully stacked up, wanting to get through A main. How do BLG respond? Do they stay entrenched?
He's sticking it. Rushi there does get the ping. He knows that Wolves are up on him, but how is he going to get some breathing room here? Juicy just overloads it. Brute force solution to the problem.
I don't even know how he killed Sufat. All right, Wolves routed. Dark cover is going to cut off Levius. Does he want to get active? Does he want to try to find a kill here?
Knight doesn't have recon. He can't light this up for Levius. He's going to have to be flying blind, literally shooting in the dark. Spring gets off the plant now, aware that there's a player caught inside this wall. Levius has got nowhere to go. He's stuck there.
He's boxed. He can't even move.
And it's on YZ for the game. For the map picker Billy, they won 13-4 against Wolves last time they played. But this is a different Wolves, a different pace, a different gear, a different level.
They are just playing with an effortlessness on this attack. They look fantastic right now.
Brutal stuff, YZ. Dispatched! And Wolves with the Otter gauntlet thrown at Billy. You want to pick this map? Fine. We'll not give you any attack side rounds.
And bear in mind, the last time these two teams faced,
that's going to be a boost, no doubt about it. YUC's Neff, there's no opportunity for a swing. Levius remain hidden. So Juicy is claimed. YU lingers in mid though, wants to take this fight. Really trying to get into heaven, I think, with some burst of momentum. And Lysor opens up an opportunity at the B side. That is massive. Now it's Kite, who doesn't quite know really if the plan is to stick to B, but Lysor's going to reveal the intent of Wolves now. YU wants to keep this Cypher as busy as possible for as long as possible, and the shorty to the bread basket.
And now giving up vent, they want to take space elsewhere. Multiple players from BLG fighting towards A main. They want to fight up. Juicy is in. What a bizarre situation.
Why is he able to win it out there with a showstopper? Neff caught inside that fade util, and Sufat is able to convert. Bizarre round, absolutely ridiculous.
So late, he can just wait by his time, but he wants to face in. I don't know about that. It's just not necessary. It's opened things up for Billy.
Lysor needs to connect this op shot now. They have one chance only, and he delivers. That leaves it on Levius's desk. Fortunately, in this round, he's feeling more like a paperweight than anything else. Off he goes. Tentative looks from Wolves. None of that audacious shove to mid. And there it is, Juicy on the op. Man, again, he makes the opening. Gets caught out by Neff. Surely some follow-up is there, and at least Wolves are able to trade somewhat efficiently into this A site.
That was a slow trade. Juicy getting a little bit disconnected from YU, who needed to win that duel and does.
Economy in the balance, it's teetering, and this time Spring has the timing. Rolls are reversed, and Spring delivers for playing two. Knight handled all too comfortably. Patient start, but now we have an encounter brewing amid these smokes. Oh, Rushi is spotted. Spring hardly takes any damage though. That's a gun advantage. He looks to exacerbate, and once more history repeats itself. Spring a little bit low, but he's done the most. He has gotten everybody looking at this B side, distributing captive amongst BLG. So Knight has to step up, try and stop the bleeding. It's not possible.
Limit for this guy. What a debut on the international stage. Just cleans up another. Why not? Mid-center, the Prowler breaks the boom bar. Here comes the aggression towards A.
Juicy needs to clean open.
He's caught in the open.
Just before the cyber cage came down, Juicy gets into the site without being picked up, and YC is just entrenched here at ramp and can't get out. Caught up, Rushid, nice timing. Sufat dealt with, and now it's Juicy. Deep as he is, just got the ping on Rushid's location to take the challenge. He needs to get another one. And Juicy!
The swing! The wide swing! He waited years to get onto this stage.
Lysor trying to hold the left side of this, but crosshair positioning broken as Neff dives on out. Lysor here has to come alive, and that might just be enough. Stunning follow-up.
One enemy remaining.
Levius here is bereft of teammates, running out of time. It certainly doesn't have a lot of options at his disposal. Wolves finally rewarded for their patience, trying not to over-rotate early, even though Juicy was at risk of doing just that. Levius doesn't have time to plant here, it's done.
That really is the key. Both of these teams just playing that slow style on attack, not over-committing. They are happy.
Juicy this time feels like a more subtle approach to controlling Mailroom, and Heaven might be in order.
He doesn't really have anyone to swing off of him. Why is he running forward? What a spray down from Juicy! No one able to trade. Kite trying to get into the site, trying to make something happen.
We pushed up with an off. Wisey was out in front of the wire. This time, Juicy! Patience pays dividends. The flawless for Wolves out of absolutely nowhere. And pinged out, it's K-Knight down already. And yet, Billy still determined to look for something here at B. Why you overextend, showstopper, Wisey. Oh, he gets tracked by Juicy. Now he can fall back onto the side, still with his op in hand. Neural Theft revealing the BLG are all about this B side hit, and so Juicy finds yet another. 3 kills with the op in this round. And he knows, he feels the weight of consequence on his shoulders. He knows how close Wolves are to completing a miracle run here through groups. Just one more step. Naf low, Viper's bit up here for Levius. They've at least got that to work with the Billy. They're fully committed. Still no spike plant. Levius has not found a window in order to deploy that. And F is looking for a timing, a way out. Lightsaw deals with him. And it's on Levius now, all on the Viper, who still hasn't found a chance to plant. And it just so happens if you dare to dance with the Wolves, you might just get bit. A second T from China in our Masters Toronto playoffs.
Juicy with an unreal play on the final round. Waited years to just be able to play in the VCT at all. Couldn't get a spot in Pacific. The home region has to go over to China. Joins this Wolves team who go on an unlikely run to even qualify for Toronto.